Alright guys, this is my playthrough of the Kerbal Space Program Career Mode. So in this game, it is my mission to get Aaron Butler, the very first Kerbal astronaut, to the moon. So I have already set up a game, and the title is Aaron. No! Because that's probably what I'm going to say. The second that I try and do anything at all. Alright, so here we are. This is our build hangar for the spaceships. Launch bay for spaceships. Build hangar for, like, airplanes. This is the dorm for the astronauts. Let's go see. Oh, we got Aaron Butler, who is courageous and stupid equally. We have Dakota Butler, who is courageous, okay, and then just really stupid. Then we have Ricky Coon, who isn't stupid enough. And, you know, none assigned, none lost. And we have all these generic people that we can hire. Then we have our science department to let us get new parts. We don't have any science right now, so let's get to that. Then we have the orbital. We can see what's in flight. The monitor station. But let's go ahead and try and get some science. Oh, we start out with a really bad command pod. We have a liquid fuel engine, a solid fuel booster, and a fuel tank. We have no controls. Structural, we have a girder. We have a parachute. And an antenna. So, we start out with a command pod. And, yep, well, first, to get your first amount of science, you don't even have to do anything. So we take the command pod, just put it on the launch pad. And, oh, there's Aaron. So first we go off and we crew report. Keep that data. EVA. EVA report. Keep that data. Then we jump down. Take the surface sample. Keep that data. And then we go to recover the vessel. We should get quite a few science for that. 14 science. 14.6. Done. Surface sample for launch pad. EVA report while flying over Kerbal shores, which, you know, we weren't flying, but oh well. Alright, so that gave us some science, and now we can go in and get these 4 parts, which are a bigger fuel tank, smaller fuel tank, and the mystery goo, which allows us to do science experiments, which gives us a lot more science, and a decoupler, which is very important for staging. So we will get that, and we will come back to these. The first one we're probably going to get is the survivability, which gives us a smaller engine, some landing struts, and a radial mount parachute, which lets you put parachutes on the sides of your pod, which is very useful because the one on top, it's okay, but it's kind of fragile. And it actually, like, it is one parachute is not really enough. But for that, after that, we have the stability, which gives us radial decoupler, which is very useful because you can actually set up side rockets. You have your winglet, which is okay. It's not really anything fancy. You don't really need to use it unless you have, like, super crazy stuff going on. And a nose cone, which really, really helps your side rockets actually be more aerodynamic, get you in space a little faster. Then the general rocketry gives you a more efficient engine, a side engine that you can put on, but it's very small, very tiny, little thrust. It's not really good except for, like, you know, a satellite or something like that. Then you have your solid fuel booster, which is huge, really big, gets you up pretty good. But let's build a rocket. So let's see what we're going to put Aaron into. So yeah, we'll start out with command pod. First thing we'll do is put a parachute on it. Then we'll go over to science. We'll put one of these guys on it. Not on the door, because if you block the door, they can't get out. Then we'll put an antenna on it, just in case we actually do get it to go somewhere. Utility, parachute, aerodynamics, structural. Okay, now we want to put a decoupler on. And down here's our staging. And so the last thing that's going to happen is parachute. Next to that is the decoupler. Okay, so we want to go to propulsion. And we want to put on a couple of these guys. And then we put an engine on it. Then we can put on a decoupler. That's not going to be enough to get us up. It'll be enough to get us up a little bit, but not too much. Then go back to propulsion. We'll put on another one of those guys. Then we'll put on that. And I don't want to do that. Pick this guy up. Minus. And now we have a little bit more room. So what we will do now is put on another decoupler. And we will go back to propulsion. And we will put on a solid. Then we'll go down here to symmetry mode, which is right there, side by side, tri-wing, but we want the 4. So we will put on 4 of these guys. It's going to explode because it's going to overheat. Actually, let's move those down a little bit so it stays up a little better. And we will go to launch. Yep, clear launch pad. Well, we got 1.5 science for nothing, because we had our pod out on the launch still. Okay, so now what we can do, we have our staging, right, these 3, then we have decoupler, then this engine, decouple this engine, decouple, engine, decouple, parachute. Okay. So let's turn our engines up a little bit. The throttle here doesn't adjust these. These just go off and do what they do. One of the most important things you can do whenever you're taking off is turn on your SAS, which is like stability. It automatically locks your gimbal. Sets up you get a blue target. The SAS is on. But one key thing, you don't want to turn on the SAS really quick, because it does take electric charge. And if you run out of electric charge, your SAS won't work anymore. And you won't be able to transmit with your antenna. But let's go ahead and throw Aaron in space and see what he can do. So first off, spacebar, start the launch. Oh, turn on SAS. So we didn't turn on SAS, so it's a little bit off. Okay, so yeah, those overheated and exploded. And now we're going up, but we're slowing down our speed. Okay, now it's back up. Okay, that one ran out of fuel. Now we should be able to straighten up a little better, now that we're a little less heavy. Oh, I don't know how high we're going to get with these. Probably should have set it up with solid fuel beforehand. Or, like, set it up with liquid fuel, I should say. But yeah, here we go, going up. We can actually turn down our throttle a little bit. Because as you're going up higher, the less atmosphere there is. So you actually go faster with less effort. So it's already starting to speed up a little bit. So we can turn it down a little more. And, it's slowing down. Okay, there, it's equalized. Well, Aaron is, he's freaking out. Oh, we are out of fuel. So, yeah, we can do that one. Oh, that guy's really efficient for some reason. Oh, we hit that area, so we need to... There we go. We need to turn just a little bit. Oh, we need to turn it way up. We're going up very, very, very slowly. Need to get this up to about 300. Then we'll cut the engines quite a bit. And start cutting them. And equalized. Okay. So here we go. We have about 10,000 feet until we hit orbit. At which point we press M and go to our orbit calculator. Which what we will do is go ahead and set up a maneuver. Minus. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Starter burn for that. Go ahead and delete this. We don't need it. And it is slowly expanding. See how we're doing on fuel. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get up enough. So we will actually go up quite a bit in angle. Try and get up a little higher. See if that affects things. Oh, and it does a lot. Alright, so what we will do... Oh, we're out of fuel. Alright, so... Aaron, you gotta wait a little bit. Speed it up a little bit. Still going up higher. And really, 60,000 is about where you want to be. So I probably should have got it up a little higher before I tried to do my maneuver. Alright, but... let's get a crew report. Yep, 5 science. Do an EVA. 8 science. And we're keeping the data right now. Let's... zoom in here. Goo. Why aren't you letting us do anything, Goo? Oh, because I'm not in... Okay, there we go. Because I was out of the ship. Observe the mystery Goo. Oh, 10 science if we get this back. Okay. So... yeah, we're still accelerating pretty good. There you go. So where are we? And it looks like we're going to come back into an ocean. So there's the ship. There's the apoapsis. We just passed it. La-da-da-da-da. Boring part of the game. Oh my god, he is freaking out. Well, let's have a look. We got a little time. We can see what he's looking at. What are you seeing? Oh, yeah, it's a boring view. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's all he has. So Aaron is super happy at the most mundane stuff. Oh, let me press V to get back to my regular view. There's our little ship. The pod, I should say. Oh, he was just so happy to be looking up at nothing. Well, we've started to come down. And we have... we have about a minute because we're going full, we're going 4 times faster. You press the greater than and less than signs to actually accelerate time. Whenever you're so close to orbit, and whenever you're so close to space, whenever you're so close to the planet, you can't actually go faster than 4x. Whenever you get further out, you can actually do it a little better. Yay, nighttime. Alright, entering the atmosphere. Hey, at least we did it right. We have the heat shield down. And it should cool off a little bit. The parachute doesn't really affect anything until we hit 500 feet. But we'll put that out now because we don't know... Oh god, it blew up! Oh, Aaron's dead. Okay. Not a problem. Revert to vehicle assembly. That way we don't lose Aaron. We'll just call that a simulation for now. Do we have any science? So we didn't bring home any science from that. I guess I should have transmitted. But we know that it somewhat works. Let's get rid of these guys. Get rid of this one. We're gonna sauce this up a little bit. Alright, so here's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for a big liquid stage. Alright, so we got those. Got solid, or we got our big one. 4 of these guys on the side. I'm down a little bit. Okay. Put 4 more of these guys on. No. There we go. Alright. This will be enough for us to get us going really fast, and we can get where we need to go, and we won't be able to turn at all pretty much. But let's give it a try. Yeah, the solid ones, they overheat way too much because you can't adjust them. So let's look at our staging. Okay, we got Okay, seems right. Staging seems okay. Let's go back. Accelerate up to full throttle. Turn on SAS, and go. Whew, even with SAS on, this is getting a little wobbly to begin with. Alright, let's ride this out at first. Okay. Once again, Aaron is just enjoying the thrust. He